last year, and it was really hard. But right before he had this series of really bad strokes, I had this urge to just sit and talk with him, and I was feeling kind of guilty for not doing it sooner. But I want to say it was Easter, so the family was all together. And I knew some things about his life, like I knew that he was born and raised in Jamaica, and then moved to Queens, New York, and then eventually to California in the mountains. And so he's, been everywhere, and but I was like, I don't really know a lot about his life, and I realized it's because he was always the guy saying, how are you? How's your life? How are you doing? And he never really talked about his own life, and which I think is actually really cool. And so I sat with him though, and I got to just ask him questions and hear more about his story. And I'm so glad that I did that, because it was literally like within months that he ended up having these really bad strokes. And I even encourage you guys, if you guys have just older family members in your life, to just sit and talk with them and like learn their stories, because honestly your mind will be blown. Like, these are people that have lived actual lives and like know way more things than you do. So I would just encourage you to sit with them and talk to them and just get wisdom from them. I think it's easy to forget them. It's easy to be like, oh yeah, that's just my grandpa, or that's my grandma, and not really realizing like, oh, they have some wisdom to share. So anyways, I'm so glad I sat with him and talked with him, because it was just awesome, and I loved him even more for it. And when he passed, I was also just going through a lot of family stuff and just a lot of really hard things. And I wrote this song because while I was going through that, I wanted so badly to hear what he would have had to say. And I was like, man, this is when your wisdom would have just been so perfect. And so this is a song for him, and we called him Dada as well. I forgot to tell you that. But, this is a song for him, and it's called Your Words. Empty house, a dusty room, a photograph of me and you, a song of hope in your ear. Your smile told me that you could hear. And I know that I'll see you again, but I don't want this to be the end. It's hard to say goodbye. Guess you're gone this time. Every part of me misses every part of you, and with all the chaos in my world, I could really use your words. And every part of me wishes that you could make me see different than all the heartache, all the hurt. I could really use your words right now. The smell of pine, forest green, a winter fire, a fall.